it's one of those moments where it was like if we writ a book, they would think we're lying.
I feel like you saved me because when you met me, you saved me because I remember being in Elwood Street handcuffed.
Yeah.
Like, I've only been here for a little bit, but I've enjoyed this evening already.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's made my day.
Definitely.
It's made my day.
Mine too. I was really looking forward to even just talking to you about it because
I was scared. I feel like I would have probably been like dead or in jail or somewhere.
Yeah.
I just felt outnumbered and the racism was real out there. So that's even like with that, like you just sending me money and giving me money, like when my mum will look at me and be like, what you done with me, it's working and it's worked, it's playing out. When I met you as well, like I felt like I just come back from jail myself. Like I just felt like I've been released from prison because my name's Jacob, known as Winter on social media, and I'm 20 years old, and I'm from the north side, but you know, I fuck with the south side.
I want people to see you for who you are, and then like look at, and I want them to see like, you know, our relationship. Like I think, like I've always valued our
relationship.
Yeah.
So, I have as well.
So, and the amount of stuff that that we've been through, and you know, like now we're at the other end of it, like, do you get what I'm saying? And
it's actually quite nice, like, no, ain't it like so lit to see though?
Do you get what I'm
like
saying?
You met me when I was like 14.
Yeah, that's it.
And I was completely, I think I was really different.
Yeah.
Like, I think now, like I'm still hype and I'm like bubbly and like whatever. Yeah. But I think it's more positive.
Yeah, definitely more positive.
I'm definitely happy that you can see, like, as like my old mentor support worker, like how far I've come.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people didn't expect me to like be here. No. And I don't think I expected myself to be here, really.
Yeah, no. And the thing, it was one of those ones, I don't know, I always expected that you would do good. And the stuff that we've kind of been through along the way, it was like, it's one of those moments where it was like if we writ a book, they would think we're lying.
It's actually true. It's so true. Because we've been through a lot. Listen, Ibrahim used to be the one that I used to, listen, when I'm in the police station, don't call my mum. You don't need to call my mum. You don't need to call, no family members. Just call Ibrahim because he's going to get me out of here. My mum ain't coming to save me, okay? She's not coming to save me. So trust me, I know.
That's it. So then I just kind of thought, and that's what kind of spurred it on with like, so with where we are now in our lives, I just kind of feel as though like, I don't look at you like a young person who I worked with or I supported. You're just like a friend that we've done some stuff, we've worked together in the past, you get what I'm saying? And that's basically what it's about. So it's just I don't know, it's kind of for you, like if you talk about what things was like before I got involved, and then when we met, I can even tell you when we met.
Lemon and Spa.
Yeah.
Right.
Lemon and Spa, wearing a Portuguese football t-shirt.
Right. I remember. I feel like before I met you, I was obviously with my two foster carers, Jane and Maria, and I feel like I went to them in a point of my life where I was very like, everything was very hectic and they was trying to calm me down. And I appreciated it, but I didn't want to be calmed down. Do you know what I'm saying? I wanted to still be young, lit and sexy. But yeah, I wanted to release like just how I was feeling. You know, it's very hard to be a child in care and to like be brought up in the system or by the system or some, you know, it's very hard. And I think I struggled with it as well as like other things like my sexuality as well. So it took a while for me to even be comfortable with like being gay and stuff. And then on top of that, I'm in care. So people are at school trying to come for me because when I'm feminine and I talk and I walk a certain way, and then also because I'm a child in care and they feel like, you're beneath. But babe, my money was skyrocketing. You lot wasn't as fresh as me and up to date as me in school. Trust and believe, I had everything. And yeah, when I met you, I feel like I was the same. Like I was just that hype. And then I feel like you saved me because, I don't even want to talk like this. No, because I'm in a good mood. I feel like when I met you, I was mad damaged. Like, and I think you could see that as well. And I needed saving. And if I continued going the way that I was going, not listening, just rebelling and fighting and running away at any point I can get, I feel like I would have probably been like dead or in jail or somewhere. I don't know. But you know my story in court is I'm a young, gay, vulnerable person. So, you know, and I'm in care and I witnessed domestic violence. So they were sending me to jail. Give me a little court order. Give me a little yacht order or something, you know. So, yeah. But all jokes aside though, when you met me, you saved me because I remember being in Elwood Street handcuffed. Yeah. And they're like, we're taking him away. We're going to arrest him because of how he's moving. Like I did not care that police was there. I did not care. I'm acting the same way. So, and you come with your computer, because you know, he only does MacBooks. So it's no other computer, only Apple, baby. So, and he rolled through, got to type in, got to doing your stuff. And you've like writ up this like agreement.
Yeah, this whole, it was like a proposal, care plan, everything kind of that I had to do there and then to stop you from going jail.
Right. So, and when I went in, like when I come into your care, I was already like, you was already looking after me in like other ways, like being my support worker and stuff. But when I went to go and live under YPR's house, and with you guys, I felt so accepted. Like it was crazy. It's like I felt like I knew, I already did. Because bag of support workers coming to see me. I had a good bond with everybody that I worked with in YPR. But I feel like when I come there, it was different. It was a bit different because it's not support work. It's more, I'm waking up to seeing you. You randomly come, listen, a couple times he come G-check me, boy, in the house because I'm moving mad. Like, he's like, this is my shit. This is my stuff. Don't play. I worked hard for you to come here because you really did. And I feel like you helped me. Like, I feel like even though I still kept up with what I was doing, I was changing. Slowly.
I think that there was just this stuff you had to get out of your system, and you were somebody that had to learn from experience. Like, you wasn't just gonna accept anything someone just told you to do. Like, you know, fix up. I'm not just gonna fix it. I had to go and
it's true. It's true. It's actually true because that's how I felt. Like, I feel like if you don't listen, you will fail. And I'm the prime example of that. And I feel like, I'm not ashamed to say that because I feel like don't listen to people in life. Do what you want to do and you will see the end result. You will face the consequences of your good and bad actions. Do you know what I'm saying? There's people out there that are going to give you the best advice, but you're still not going to feel like it's the best advice, so you're not going to hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was for me as well. But I felt like when I met you as well, like I felt like I just come back from jail myself. Like I just felt like I've been released from prison because I was out of London for so long, for about a good 3 years. So,
but in fact, so talk about that bit.
What? Being out of London?
Yeah. Like, how did you go out of London? And then, because obviously you came back and you came back and I was already involved at that point.
Yeah, because you met me while I was out of London and then helped me kind of stay in London because they weren't going to keep me in London. No. Well, basically, I moved to South when I was 11. I'm from North London originally, a North baddie, but I moved to South, lived in a nice area, but the school that they put me in was quite rough. So I'm around bad breed Pitney, and I think I'm bad, but now I'm with older boys and older girls, and they're better than me.
Yeah.
Just gonna be real. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like when I went down there, I feel like I kind of had to like, all right, cool. These South bitches don't rate us already. So let me, so I feel like I had a point to prove.
Yeah.
Cut the story short. And then all my actions that like I had done in that time of being in care in South London had led me to being kicked out because I was going so hard in South trying to get this name. Like I'm rolling around girls that and boys and whatever, and everyone's scared of them. So now I'm thinking that, well, everyone's got to be scared of me because you can't be like not trying to fight me because of my best friend. Like you can't be trying to fight me because of my name. I'm not going to live off of anybody's name.
Yeah.
So I was creating my own and I was getting into fights and I was getting into problems and I was just, I thought I was having fun, but everything caught up to me and I ended up being shipped out of London because I was potentially a risk to others as people was a risk to me.
Yeah.
So it was like hand in hand.
Yeah.
Went out, I moved to, before, because you met me when I was in Birmingham, innit?
Yeah.
Right. I was in Bristol before for a solid time, about a year and a half or two. That experience was just, I feel like I still ain't got over it, so I don't even want to go too deep into it. But
that was like your first time in care, right? Like or first.
Not my first time in care, but definitely, because when I was in South, I was with a black family kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It kind of reminded me on my dad's side, just being with.
Was it foster care though? Then?
Yeah.
Okay. But in Bristol was like residential.
Yeah. So that was, I think that is, foster care is not really, it is care.
Yeah. But
it's not really.
It doesn't feel like it.
No. Yeah. It didn't, well, I'm not going to lie. With the people that I was staying with, big them up as well, yeah. I still got love for them.
Yeah.
I still chat to the woman that had me when I was 11.
Yeah.
I still chat to her daughter.
Okay.
She follows me on Instagram and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? So we still, I like that. I like to have a relationship. Yeah. Like when you reached out to me and you was like, listen, I thought this boy best know who's calling you. I was like, yeah, of course, it's Ibrahim. Listen, you're saved in my phone. Big Ibs, not the little one. Right. That's right there, saved in my phone. But I feel like being in residential care home is like, that is, I don't even like to think about like the mindset that I was in, what I was going through. I don't even like to think. I think I blocked that whole period of my life out.
Yeah.
Just for myself as well.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, when I was in foster care the first time, it was fine. I didn't really, it was just me. If I just listened and I just whatever, she would have had me until I was 18. Like, it wasn't a problem for her, but it was a problem for me to be there, for me. And it's not anything she was or how she was treating me. I just didn't want to, I was like, I don't want to be here. I just don't want to be looked after. What have I always wanted to be, Ibrahim? Independent.
Yeah.
Always wanted to be independent from young.
Yeah. So when I first met you, you wanted to be back on Essex Road.
Right. Throwing up gang signs for what reason? like literally, but I feel like coming to residential care definitely opened up my eyes to what the system is really like. And like how like people can work with kids and not care.
Yeah. Like,
do you know what I'm saying? That's why it's actually very hard for these kids in care to feel like they can talk to someone or trust someone or whatever, because like, one, they can't even trust their parents or their family back at home.
Yeah.
That's why they've been, whatever, everyone has their reasons. And then you come into like residential or whatever, and like, I had some staff members tell me like, you're just a check to me. Like, and then that's when you're getting cracked dead in your stuff, because what you talking about? Because now I don't care if you're a staff member or what badge you got. Like, let's go, take it off and we can go. Like, with it on or off, how do you want to do it? Because you got 5 seconds, baby. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I'm getting into trouble because I felt like I was being antagonized by adults. Like, I felt like you lot already know. You lot have seen my files. So you lot know what issues I've come with. Yeah. You know how complex I am and the behavioral difficulties I have. And, you know, I feel like you should know how to manage that.
Yeah.
Don't have a care home or don't look after kids or whatever just to like not help them or just to make the situation worse for them.
Yeah, or just be there for your pay.
Right, because listen, they tried to section me while I was in Bristol. They had me on medication. They had me, like, I'm skinny now. I was never skinny. Yeah. If we look back to my old Instagram videos that went viral of me, I was chubby, big, like real chubby. And I know it's like, you know, that puppy fat, whatever. But I feel like, because I was like, not forced to take the medication, but it's like, well, if you don't take the medication, then baby, like, what are you gonna do? Because we're like, people are talking about sectioning you. So I felt like I had to take the medication, and I swear to God, that Ritalin, the other stuff, the lorazepam, whatever I was on, all of that stuff just sucked. Like, it made me look older. It just sucked the life out of me. I just, after that, me taking the medication, I changed. All till now. All till, not like that, but I definitely changed. Like, them drugs and their side effects for children, it's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it made my mental health worse. So I said, you know what? Come off the medication, because I'm not going to be dependent on medication. I don't want to depend on medication to manage my anger or how I act for the rest of my life. So I come off of it, I'm looking skinny, I'm looking rubbed out. I within the first year, swear to God, skinny. I was 11, 12, chubby and happy, and just, you know, to 13, 14, 15, not eating, not nothing. Because remember, when I met you, I was having that problem as well with the not eating. I wouldn't add 1 meal a day. 1 meal a day, breakfast, lunch and dinner in one. That's it. Remember? So I feel like I struggled with like my weight as well. Even now I'm not happy, I'm insecure. But that situation, that there, don't want to go back to. But you like, I don't know if yours was like a shared accommodation, like semi-independent. Yours was semi-independent.
Yeah, semi-independent. So like from Bristol, you went back to foster care. And then I got involved when things started to kind of break down.
And they started using you for respite.
And then I'd say kind of you was, because there's stuff that like, I know a couple of bits that happened up in Bristol, but like not in great detail, but I knew that was like a...
And they was racist up there. Them bitches was racist. Baby, I was having to fight all them white kids, boy, in my village. I had about one, I'll never tell a lie, yeah. And I think I'll say that I was scared. But I had about 10, black boys, yeah, in my house, yeah, like they were calm, yeah. Couple of them, like, you know me, I be real. You know how I am. I know how I stay, yeah, baby. If you try to come with that whole ignorant, like, batty man for what? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't do all of that. But if you're cool, then you're cool. So being in a house was calm. So one time, yeah, I've got into some beef. And I've had about, I don't know how many kids turn up. I don't even know how many kids turn up outside my house. But there was black boys up in my house, bare black boys. So I'm like, boy, these kids are turning up. They don't even know how we get down, boy. Like, we're going to show, some of us are from London as well. So I'm like, you're not in for something. And when I saw how many turn up, remember, I'm thinking,
Bristol.
I'm thinking, because I'm with like the people that I live with in my house, I'm thinking like we're good. No, I realized slowly, we're outnumbered. They circle in they got the whole house. The black boys that were staying in my house, they didn't even want to come outside. Me, so I'm like, I'm scared of them. I'm scared just like them. They're staying in their room. I'm thinking, this is my issue. I want to stay in my room, but this is my issue. And I'm impulsive. So I've just gone out there with a like little Hoover or whatever, Hoover pipe. They all scattered off. But I was like, I feel like when I was in Bristol, I felt like, you know, in London, there's so many black people. There's bare of us.
Yeah.
So we always feel like if you're out, yeah, and a white person's like racist to you, subconsciously, you know that black brother or that black sister over there,
walking past,
she's gonna say or he's gonna say something. Over there, it's not as diverse. So when you're a different color or whatever, no matter how many of there is of you, like I said, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're outnumbered. So I felt very, just in general, in Bristol, I just felt outnumbered, and the racism was real out there. So that's my little story, because Bristol for me was a real racist experience, and that's the only story that I can think, because I remember we're all in the yard, we're like, brother, fam, they don't pattern. What? Are you dumb? When they come, all them bad boys from London, boy, they turn around and say, sorry, what? This ain't our postcode beef. We don't have no issue with them. We're staying in our room. And me, not really that bad, just me, do you know what I'm saying? I handle my business, but I don't try and be the baddest boy.
Yeah.
I was scared, but I had to go out there like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, it's not even like that was that wasn't even a unique experience anymore, because even when we fast forward to Ilford, when I had to come down there.
Right.
And
listen, I don't care, because I beat up all them boys one by one. One by one. Don't play with me. Listen, when I first went there, remember? And they were like, you know, it's their house. Being in care is actually crazy, because it's like bad girls club. Yeah, it's like bad girls club. In care homes, the kids will fight over Cocoa Pops and stuff. What, you took my pot noodle, brother, it's the issue. Go to the shop and run me back my pot noodle, fam. Like, don't be doing that. We got different drawers, different cupboards and stuff, like. So I remember that time being there, and I've gone into the house, and you know me, like, I'm small, short. I think Ibrahim come with me, like, and drop me or whatever. I don't know who come out. I can't remember.
Yeah, I took you there.
You did it? Yeah. And I had that. Listen, I don't know. In the Ilford care home, I had one nice room. Like, remember, the windows used to go around like this. It was like this. It was so nice. But anyways, and when I've gone there, you know, I can hear the comments like, I can already, from the beginning, Ibrahim's not even left. Ibrahim is very overprotective. So he's like, he's looking at the kids like what's going on? Like, what's your lot's problem? Like, do you get what I'm saying? So he's like, walk me up. And I've gone into my room. I'm like, no, Ibrahim, brother, I don't like it. I said, like, there's 3 boys here, and I can tell that there's gonna be an issue. Like, I'm really not trying to stay here. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I just don't feel like it's nice for you to stay somewhere where you have confrontation and conflict with the other young kids.
You don't feel welcomed.
Right, and I didn't feel welcome from the jump. But like, for the first couple of days, you know, they were like, no, I'm not gonna lie, like, they were sticking it on me in the house. Like, I'm gonna keep it stuck. Like, they were trying to stick it on me. Like, and you know me, I know what I'm on, but I'm trying to keep it cute, because I know I'll go to like 0 to jail real quick. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know, I'm having like my daily combos with Ibrahim. I'm like, yeah, this is not working. And then the one day, Ibrahim's getting a phone call like, listen. I said, listen, they're outside my door, with whatever, I'm going outside to smoke a spliff, because nobody stopped. Like, I was locked in my room. Like I felt like I was like, I can't come out. So I'm like, listen, I've been in my room for like a while. Like, and it's getting to the point where it's starting to eat me up. So I'm going outside. Ibrahim said, well, wait, I'm pulling up now. You know what I'm saying? You live close anyways at that time.
Yeah, I remember, it was, they all kind of ganged up on you, and they were like coming to your room. There was 4 of them in the house at the time, innit? And then you called me. I used to speak to you all the time, just to kind of
See how I was doing.
Yeah, see how you was doing. And then you called me that day to say that they were all outside with poles and all that kind of stuff. And I just so happened to be like 5 minutes away.
Yeah. And I was like, listen, I'm gonna go downstairs. You was like, yeah, go down. You was like, go outside, go do whatever you wanna do. Like, I remember you saying that, don't make them feel like they can have you up in your room. Do you get it? Like, if you wanna go downstairs and smoke, go downstairs and smoke. So I said, cool. I open my door, I'm like, he said he's 5 minutes anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, right, gone downstairs, I'm smoking, and there's like, where I was like standing, there's like a big thing, like it was like a sign, like a road sign.
Yeah,
a road sign. And they're like hitting it, like they're like really taught, like when Ibrahim pulled up, he could see how they had me, And I'm not gonna lie, I'm just there like, listen, because I know how I am, most of the times I'm not scared of the situation, I'm just trying to avoid it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know how it goes. I'm just there, I'm smoking, and I'm thinking in my head, you see if they hit me with the pole, I'm gonna move mad. Like someone's going to die. Like I'm just, like that's what I'm thinking. So I'm just like keeping calm. Ibrahim's there, I'm like, you're right. Like, that's one thing about me. I can keep my composure. Yeah. You won't see me. You won't see, like, you won't tell if I'm scared, if I'm angry, if I'm nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
you got a poker face.
Right, good poker face. So and then I remember you come that day, and you just had all that. Who did you call? You called a couple of your workers to come and sit in the house, because he was like, listen, you're not about to just ambush nobody in this house. Like my staff, I remember you saying to the staff workers, you lot ain't got this situation under control. Yeah. You don't have this situation managed. And I remember some girl, remember the big back thing? That she used to work there. Remember the one that you know? Yeah. She, and I remember I think it was her that you was talking to, one of them. And you was like, listen, my 2 guys are staying here for the night.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, cool. And I feel like that was when, like obviously I always known that you'd have my back. But I think that's when I was like, yeah. Like, he's got me. Do you know what I'm saying? And eventually, like, I was, like, trying to avoid, like, the confrontation in my house. But then I had to end up running through the squad, one by one. And then I beat up the last one. And then I had to get arrested and kicked out the house. And Ibrahim come to my rescue again. Remember, because the first one that I beat up, they said, he started it. Yeah, so he moved. Because I think he was shook as well after I moved to him. Do you get it? Because he was a bit surprised, some Somali boy. He was a bit surprised that I like kind of held myself, So after I mashed him up, blood on the floor, everything, I don't care. Didn't play with him. After he went, the second boy, white boy, done him greasy outside the house. I don't care. Standing outside arguing. I'm thinking, you lot been bullying, like you lot been trying to bully me for time. Like, so I remember I was on live, like I was on my Instagram live, because remember back then I was...
You loved the live, boy.
big social media. So I'm on my live and I got about like 200 people watching my live because I was popping back then. And the boy come outside trying to press me on whose live? You ain't listen, You're not pressing me on my live. I'm tired of you pressing me in general, but you're not, no.
Yeah.
Ran that. Once I done that, that was done. I think he left as well. He got kicked out. He was scared or whatever the hell, like the other one. And then the third boy, I'm not gonna lie, like that was his fault, but not nah. I think I kind of
uncalled for.
Yeah. Bust the back of his head, boy. Remember? They said I left a, what did they say? I left a hole in his head. In the back of his head. It was like, no, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking, I don't know how I left a hole in the back of his head yet, because I don't know how I done that. I didn't bite him when I didn't say it. But I remember that was, agreed. That was uncalled for, but I ran through him anyways. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was them times there, me getting arrested, me getting into fights, and me always being able to call Ibrahim. And like, not even just when it comes to drama though, like when it comes to like, I I need to get my biometrics done. In town. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't forget anything that you done for me. And I want you to know that as well. Like, I remember everything, like, not just the, you coming to get me out of trouble or whatever. I'm talking just small things, like you sending me money when I was broke and stuff. Every time, listen, I used to have a problem with my phones. I always used to break my phones.
Broke your phones every month.
Always breaking my phone. Or like not even lost my phone. It was just my screen. I remember when I was living in Ilford as well, my screen was always like, brak. So Ibrahim would always give me a new phone or always. How many iPhones did you give me?
Yeah. No.
Like too many. And they were nice iPhones as well. I weren't rocking it. So like, I remember them times, and that you'd always get my phone fixed as well, send me money, help me get my biometrics done, meetings with social services, stuff like that. Even like the whole you opening up your facility to look after kids. Like, I know you wanted to do that anyways. Yeah. But I know that was in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you saw me and was like, you want to help, you know? So even down to that, like you letting me come to your, and even though like I did behave myself, there was a couple times I did disrespect and take the piss, and Ibrahim still never kicked me out. Never. Just used to come, give me a word, tell me about myself. Probably used to cry after, because I'm like, it's like your dad telling you off, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't have a good relationship with my dad, like, anyways, but do you know what I'm saying? Like, and so you like coming to like, as like being like a father figure to me, it was like, I needed it.
Yeah.
It was like, I really did, and I appreciate it.
You know, one of the things that I remember, you was in a house, it was in South somewhere.
In Crystal Palace, bruv.
Crystal Palace.
And a bit.
Yeah. you was in Crystal Palace, and it was like your like 5th placement that I'd moved you to. And
in the short time he'd known me, because it was only a few months.
And then you were sitting in the car, because something had happened in the house, and I'd come down there, sitting in the car. And
Brona. You're talking about that situation.
You know what it was? It was more like it was a thing where obviously you can, like you would say the stuff that you've kind of, like your experiences or what you've learned from me. But there was one part that I learned from you, especially that day. We were sitting in the car and we was talking about relationships and why you didn't want to go into that place. I don't know if you remember. And you had said to me that there's so many people that you're being introduced to all the time. Like every time you move, you're trying to learn a new personality. You're learning a new person's rules and boundaries and ways of thinking.
And routine, because they're like
routine and all of that kind of stuff. And you're expected to kind of show them all of this sort of respect and love and all that kind of
appreciation.
Stuff. And just for them to be gone the next month, and then there's a new person, and you was like, I'm tired of making new relationships.
And I was just not on it.
Yeah. And that,
I remember,
for me was like, okay, cool. Like I didn't want to be just another person you had to try and get to know.
Yeah.
Then, do you get what I'm saying? Because that was quite early on.
Yeah.
And I think that sort of kind of shaped how I viewed what helping someone looks like. Like rather than just kind of like you know, like how it was for you in Bristol and all that kind of stuff. Rather than like you're looking at it in the sense of what is our relationship gonna be going forward, and you've got to be able to kind of have a relationship. Don't get me wrong, like, but you know, there's a sort of professional boundary in it. But like I always wanted to kind of give a piece of myself to that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like I never wanted you to feel like that there was like an ulterior motive to me being around.
Yeah.
Like it was like literally because
you was genuine from the start. From the start.
Do you know
you
what
was
I mean?
always genuine. You was always genuine. I remember that. And I remember like every time social services, because social services used to be against me, boy. They just wanted to, you meet the threshold for secure. Right. And remember, they were trying to put me in secure. And I'm like, listen, I am not going to live in prison. I'm not going to prison with kids that are really like they're really like, listen, I know I get down with the gets down, yeah, but they get down with the gets down in a whole different way, okay? There's like fight for survival, and I've had to fight for survival, but that's just not me really, and not who I want to be. Yeah. So I remember like you just getting me out of that as well. Like you did not let them take me to secure, boy. No. Like he was meeting calls, conference meetings, whatever, like anything to do regarding me and professional meetings, Ibrahim was involved. Yeah. Always. I call Ibrahim, and even down to like me calling you at mad times. I'm in Lewisham, I'm in Ladywell, I'm here. I be all over London. I'm stuck, I'm this, I'm that, I don't know, like, do you get what I'm saying? Or can you like, just like, I don't like, always get me a cab, always used to actually help me out. Always. Yeah, definitely. I do appreciate it still.
Come on, man. Talk about Wales. How was that?
I did not want to go, but because listen, I've lived out of London before. So the whole thought of going out of London again is just like, no. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Unless it's like Birmingham or something like that. Let's talk about Wales. And do you know what's funny? Recently, I've been going Cardiff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, my best friend, our whole family's from Cardiff, mate. We go down there, we get lit with the little, the Benefit Street lot, trailer trash. I'm like, yeah, babe. I'm like, I love it down here. I'm like, put me in Cardiff with these lot. I want to go to the shop in my dressing gown because that was me before. But Wales, I didn't want to go. When I got there, obviously I appreciate everything that you've done. So it's not like I was like, ungratefully, but I just didn't want to go. But when I got there and we spent our time there, it was very intimate. It was bonding time for like the staff and was it just me and Thingy? Yeah. So do you get it? So do you know what I'm saying? It was like bonding time. It was very intimate. We had fun. Bare fun.
You know what it was?
Bare fun. We had, I'm not gonna lie. We went to this place. Where did we go? That thing, and it had like everything, like all in one, and we were swinging, like, it was lit. We would do bungee thing. Remember that ride?
Yeah.
We did have some fun. We did. And I'm not gonna lie, I would come on one of them trips again. Yeah. And I feel like kids in this day and age, kids in London need to understand that there's so much bigger to like bigger in this world, than like just the streets or London or like being on the block or whatever. Like, bruv, there's actually like countryside and sand in the UK. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's actually like places that look real nice. Like, there's amazing views out there. Do you know what I'm saying? There's so many places you could go to eat, like, over, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, just being out of like your everyday life, like, is different. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It was very refreshing. It was like a retreat. Yeah. When I come back, I felt fresher.
It was your first holiday.
Yeah. Remember, like, it was really my first holiday. Like, I was saying that, I was like, I've never been like abroad. It's not even abroad, but I've never been abroad, and I've never been on like holidays and stuff, like any like little things, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe Butlins when I was younger and stuff, but no. At this time in my life, like, I've never been nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was saying that to Ibrahim, and it was my first experience. It was a great experience. My first experience, it was good. And like I said, I'd go again. Yeah. I would go again. It was really nice. The house was nice. Yeah. Big. It was just different.
Yeah. Completely different.
I enjoyed it. My whole time at your placements, because bitches pulled up at my house and I had to move. So I went to 2 of Ibrahim's houses, and my whole experience was just, I liked it. I miss Michelle's cooked food. Gina telling me that I'm dirty and I need to clean. She's like, go and clean your room. Go and clean your room. Why are you downstairs? Go and clean your room. You're not, no. I'm like, no, but where's my Barbie fried chicken? I want my Barbie fried, Go upstairs and clean your room and then we'll make your Barbie fry while you're upstairs cleaning. And it was boundaried. And some people might see it as like, oh, you know, like when my friends used to be on the phone, they're like, oh, what, they're talking to you like that? I'm like, yeah. They're like, you know, they're side-eyeing it. And I'm like, nah, you don't know the relationship. Like, it's very different. And I think kids like me who think they're not tough, like who think they're tough, like not like that, but you know, with this fiery energy, you need it to be matched sometimes. Like you need someone with authority to come and tell you, listen, me and Gina, you already know, we had some arguments up in that house, boy. Gina probably thought about losing her job that day. But you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a family. Like it was it not?
Yeah,
it was like, I lived with like bare my aunties and uncles and stuff. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like even Kamani, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like it was just like, what's his name? Kamani or something? I remember him still, the Jamaican guy. Does he talk about
Kiama.
Yeah, Kiama.
Yeah.
And he dances.
Yeah.
He's a sick dancer. Yeah. But yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and Rihanna, like, ugh. But do you know, like, I still like, you know, like, she used to like come, that she took me Primark that time, remember? She didn't have to. She lived close to my mum as well. So she used to kind of come check in for me on the north side. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, like, I think all of you lot really done right by me. Yeah. Adrian, all of you lot, like Dan, the guy that, Dan. Yeah, do you remember? Like, I actually remember, like, yeah, Gina, Michelle, Jennifer. Jennifer. Love you, Jennifer. Honestly, I do. Like, honestly, like, I be real. Like, me and her, like, I used to be like, bruv, like, this manager needs to go home. Like, she is annoying me. But when I look back at it now, you know what? Because I live on my own now, yeah? And I have to take care of myself every day. Anything I eat, I got to fend for myself.
Got to wash it, got to cook it.
Got to wash, got to cook it, got to clean, got to do everything myself now. Because like, I'm in that situation now where I'm independent. I'm like, raw. You know? Like, that was a good time. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I do sit there and I think, you know, as tough as I am or as solid, like I've got tough skin. You know what I'm saying? When I say tough, I don't mean like that. I just mean that I'm a tough-skinned person. I can overcome so much and I'm very like resilient.
Definitely.
Very resilient. So I feel like, yeah, like, I don't know, like it's just too much. Like, I be real. You get me emotional now. But yeah, like, yeah, it was a good time. And I wish I could go back.
Yeah. How was it when you was leaving?
Huh?
How was it when you was leaving then?
What, when I left you lot?
Yeah.
I was mad. Don't do that. Because you know, at first I thought, yeah, like, I knew, do you know what? I knew one thing. I knew that I needed to leave YPR because I was so on this, I don't need to be babied. And not everyone was babying me, but with the tough love, they was babying me as well. Gina and Michelle and stuff, and Jennifer, always babying me. And because of that, I felt like I always just, I don't need. But when I left, I was like, oh no, what was I asking for? So I was upset, very upset. Took me out, I cried. I swear. I can't even, like, yeah. I actually cried. I cried bare while I was in Ilford, but I was bare lonely. I be real, I was bare lonely. I was actually bare lonely. But yeah, I cried a lot. I missed you a lot. Like, yeah. I miss you a lot. A lot. And then it does make you like realize what you, not like lost, yeah? Because it's not like I lost it, but it's like a new beginning, innit? So it's like, I don't have that there no more. So I just felt bare lonely and I was living in the same kind of dynamic, just with people that just was not like you.
Yeah.
I was living in the same, like, you know, semi-independence, but just not with you lot. So it was a bit hard. I'm not gonna lie. You know me, I don't like to do the whole, it was just hard. That was it. So I got over it. I got over it, and I just, you know, I see it like, well, I'm not going back. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who I asked. Now I think I asked our social worker, like, do you think they'll take me back? No, I think I did. I think I even asked you or someone I asked, and I was like, would you lot take, or I wanted to come back.
Yeah.
You know I wanted to come back.
Definitely.
I was calling, I was like, I really wanted to come back, but I didn't come back for a reason, because I needed to.
Yeah.
And that's what you lot helped me do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? With all of that, like with the tools to helping me learn how to cook, clean, all the, you know, the inventory book that we had.
Yeah.
Just everything. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, just a lot of knowledge you lot put into me.
Yeah.
So when I left, even though I didn't feel like I was ready, when it come to, I'm getting Iceland deliveries to my house, and I'm doing online shopping for myself to make sure that, because no one's gonna remind me in that place. You know, you lot would be like, if I don't want to go shopping, Jennifer used to go shopping for me.
Yeah.
Oh, give me your little grocery, what you want. And I'm so, you know, kids, I don't even know what I want. But you see, when you're on your own and you don't have no one, you think, and now you know what you want. Now you know what you want on your online shop. Now you know what's on your grocery list, because you don't have nobody there like, oh, he needs this, oh, he needs that. Because I'm like, when she's there asking me, oh, what do you need and stuff, I'm like, oh, I don't know, like, just get whatever, man, just get. And that was my attitude to Jennifer. And I feel kind of like a bit bad, because I was a bit, I didn't mean to, but I was bare like, like, do you know what I'm saying with her? Because she was trying to be a mum to me. Do you know what I'm saying? And it like, you know, I don't have a good relationship with both my parents, but you know, like with my mum, it's like, I know I don't like my dad, but me and my mum, it's because me and my mum have had each other. Yeah. So I think our problems are deeper than me and my dad's issues, I'll be real. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't even care about my dad. I don't even know that man. Do you know what I'm saying? So with a mother figure trying to come and like replace, I was like, not replace, but you know, just fill that void, because my mum's whatless. So anyways, it was like, I don't know, I didn't know how to take it. Yeah. So, but when you're on your own, you think like, and now I know what I need for my house. Now I know like everything. Do you know what I'm saying? I know how to top up my gas and my electric, and I know how to get on the phone to Scottish Power, and all because of you. Yeah. I know my mum and my family, while I live with them as well. Like, my mum taught me certain things. Don't get it twisted. Like, it wasn't just completely nothing, but you guys prepped me for the real world and kind of helped me be the person I am today. Because remember, you're chill, I'm hot. Yeah. So you've kind of shown me sometimes it's just best to be chill. Yeah. So I've learned that from you. So that's why I think I'm actually more like reserved about certain things. You know me, I'll get angry and scream and that. But then I have to remember like, nah. Abraham would be calm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like maybe he'd be a bit upset, but he would be calm. And I do think about you a lot.
Yeah, same. Even like we was talking about, like we touched on it yesterday, but even like when you had left and then you changed your number because you're always changing it. And like, it's like when you turn 18, it was everything just goes from, it goes from everything to nothing. Yeah. So every now and again, if I'd thought of you, I didn't know what you was doing or whatever, like I'll just send you something just to make sure you was okay.
Yeah, because he knows my number might change, but the bank details ain't. right. Them bank details are still the same. You know, I bank with the same place. Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, I like, even like with that, like, you just sending me money and giving me money, like when my mum will look at me and be like, what? Like you're a big boy. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And obviously everyone has their own different, like I don't take it, like I'm like, I do, so like some of the times that my mum said that to me, it's maybe, even though I might go and get it in a bad way or go do the mad thing or whatever, it don't matter. That some of that, like feeling that vibe, like no one's gonna really have you. And that's how my mum kind of made me feel. I was like, yeah, let me go get on my own. So as much as I had you, I had that. So I'm like, yeah, let me go get out on my own. And then I got Ibrahim as well in my corner. So it was like a balance. I had a balance. Like I had like a, you know, because you and my mum used to talk as well.
Yeah.
So you had there's a balance, you know what I'm saying? So I had a balance and I feel like it worked out for me. Yeah. Even though like my life was not perfect, it wasn't all roses and stuff, it worked out, bruv.
Definitely.
And I don't have no regrets.
That's it.
And I'm so happy that I met you.
I'm
bare happy that them lot was like, yeah, respite that day. And listen, because when I went into Leamington Spa, the place that you used to have, that was like that little place. It was like really nice. And it was just like, even then when I was there, we was there.
Yeah.
Staying up till late at night, watching bare movies. Like, it was like, I've never had that.
Yeah.
Especially like in a like father figure way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it like, yeah, like I just never had that relationship. So that bond, like your bond, all my friends know about you. Yeah. All my friends, don't piss, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Listen, from Star to PJ to Angel to all of them, maybe the new faces, the new couple of ones that I've recruited, they might not, do you know what I'm saying, in the last year, but all my girls, and you know my girls because you've been around them, you've seen them, you've met my friends, they know you. And you're still, like you're like a significant person in my life. Like you're like a proper like important person. Even though like we've like lost our contacts and whatever, that don't mean, like you said, I used to think about you, used to think about me. It's like, and then when when I got the call that you was like, look, and you're saved. Look, you're saved right here, right true. Yeah, right. And you called me. I ain't seen the name pop up on this phone ever. So I'm like, right. And I got your number, I'll save your number. So I was like, answered like, fuck, like this, like, hi. Like, I was bare excited. Remember, I was bare, listen, it was like a proud mother heard that her child passed the GCSEs where I was like, like, just so excited to just speak to you and hear your voice again. Do you know what I'm saying? And you was like, oh, because I was about to say, I thought this boy was like, who you calling him? And I was like, yeah, no, of course you know that. I know it's you, but stop it, Ibrahim. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like that day, and then you said like, come here to the office, which I've not been here for a minute as well. Telling me Gina, Michelle, and everyone, what? I said, Ibrahim, you'll see me tomorrow. Because I've enjoyed, like, even though, like, obviously, like, I've only been here for a little bit, but I've enjoyed this evening already. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's made my day.
Definitely.
It's made my day.
Mine too. I was really looking forward to even just talking to you about it because, like, I really sort of, I really value our relationship, and I kind of just, it's a success story in itself to me. Do you get what I'm saying?
Even my friend that used to tend to be not so or whatever, shy. She's got her own place now. Nice, it's really nice. And I was like to her, bruv, like, do you remember when we were 16 getting drunk every day and we were just doing the most? We were going around, listen, we used to go Morrison's, fill up the trolley, walk out with it. No business. Yeah, I'm there I'm so tapped, I'm going back to my support workers like, oh, look at the video of me and so beating up the Iceland's worker. Remember? Right. I just these littles, whatever, I'm getting, what did they do? They arrested us. They arrested us and then they de-arrested us. And because my friend had diabetes and she didn't have her stuff, yeah? She didn't have her diabetes, she didn't have her insulin. So they were like, well, we can't arrest you, yeah? We're gonna drop you home. I don't know why that, like, I was surprised that the Metropolitan Police done that because I never heard of that before. That's like some country shit. So they're like, we're gonna like de-arrest you and we're gonna drop you home. Oh, what's that? Oh. So just like, even just like I used to be proper reckless. Like the stuff that I participated in back then is so different to now. I don't do nothing. Yeah. Nothing. I swear to God. Well, Anyways, but yeah, like I don't do nothing. Like I just literally, but I've improved and I've got better.
That's it.
So, and it is a proper success story. And I was telling Shai, like, it's so good to see like how you've come, like you've got your place, you're settled, the house looks nice, she's doing it up. Me, I've got my temporary accommodation. When it comes to like me and you've seen like my growth. Your business is growing.
Yeah.
Still growing. Yeah. It's gonna keep on growing because you're only gonna get bigger and do bigger things. I'm showing you. You know this anyways. I don't need to tell you. It's big ibs, not the little one. So do you know what I'm saying? Like you're always gonna go big. So trust me. Like I already know. Like in 10 years time, you're gonna be bigger. I'm gonna be bigger and better. Definitely. We're both gonna be like. There's no like going like it's only going up and go and bigger and better from here. Like literally, that's actually how I see it for myself and for you and for anybody.
Definitely.
So yeah, I'm just sorting out my life right now as well. You know, I'm always on a roll.
That's it.
But yeah.
So what would you want to say to just sum it up and finish?
Well, what I would like to say is for like any child that in the future or now or whatever, like comes into your care or is in your care, listen, you are being very well looked after. Yeah, trust me. You got it from word of mouth from here. Yeah, you heard it from the horse's mouth. I used to live under Ibrahim YPR placements and stuff, and I can reassure you that you're being very well looked after. You're around like genuine people, like almost everyone is genuine with a clean-hearted soul and really just wants to see you do better. So if you want to do better in yourself and you want to change your life and whatever, these people will help you do it. So just use the help and everything that they give for you to go and do what you need to do. Do you know what I'm saying? These people are here to help genuinely. And I highly recommend YPR. Like, I be real, like I've just had such like, we've had our ups and downs. Don't get it twisted. There's been times. I'm showing you, like not everything's perfect, yeah? But the good definitely outweighed the bad with me and Ibrahim and our YPR relationships. Like do you get it? Like, I remember like when I used to like say I don't want to live somewhere, I really did not want to live there. Do you get it? When I used to say I don't want to, I used to get into arguments. I don't want to live anymore. Tomorrow I'm like, you're right. What's going on? You good, Jack? Oh, what? I said I don't want to live here yesterday. I was like, shit. What do you mean? Well, I said that. Don't tell my social worker I said that, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, it was definitely ups and downs, but the good 100% outweighed the bad. So, yeah, just like, I feel like any child that comes into your care is very lucky, very fortunate, and they should like, not like you have to be grateful, but you should, like, I feel like you should be grateful to have people like you lot in your, like, I feel like I'm even more grateful now than I was back then. Yeah. And I was very appreciative of you back then. Definitely, yeah. But now, because like you're what you've done with me, it's working and it's worked, it's playing out. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it even more. Do you know what I'm saying? No, trust me, like, trust me. So I feel like, like if you're living like under YPR or whatever, I feel like you should be grateful. You should be happy that you're in one of their placements, because like a lot of kids ain't. I've been one of them kids that don't have that and ain't as fortunate. So yeah, like just use what you need to do. Like I just hope like, you know, like you just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you can't stop no more. Literally. Trust me, like that's I don't know what else to say. Literally, I just feel like I just genuinely feel like you lot do a very good job at what you lot do. Yeah. Like, and it's hard to work with complex kids, like bad breed kids that want to try to disrespect you. Like, who are you? Who are you? Because I couldn't do this job. Listen, everyone was like, oh yeah, when you're 18, 19, come work for me. I said, yeah. Listen, not me. I'm turning 20. Let any of you lot think you can square up. We get the one in the park. Listen, there's gardens in all properties. We're going in a garden, baby. Trust and believe. Like, we're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that. You're not giving me no chat. Oh, but you told me to take off my badge. Okay, right. What are we doing now? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do this job. A lot of people couldn't do this job. A lot of people couldn't do this job. Like, has effects on your mental health. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, you're very good at what you lot do. Your patience, everything. I just feel like, literally.
That's it. Thank you, man.